Uh, so श्री परमात्मने नमः। अथ गीताध्यायश्लोकाः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता हरिणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणी। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे पुल्लारविन्दायकपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। Sorry, नमोऽस्तु ते. Which is the next one? This one. Oh, Vasudevasutam Devam Vamsachanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Bhishmadronatata Jayadratha Jala Gandhara Nilotpala Shalyagravati Kripena Vahani Karnena Vevakula अश्वत्थामविकर्णघोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनी स्वतीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैरणनदी कैवर्तकः केशवः पाराशर्यवचः सरोजममलम् गीतार्थगङ्गोत्कटम् पानाख्यानमकेसरम् हरिकथा सम्बोधनाबोधितम् लोके सज्जनषट्पदैरहरः पेपीयमानं मुदा भूयाद्भारतपङ्कजं कलिमल प्रध्वंसिनः श्रेयसे मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् शान्ताकारं भुजगशयनं पद्मनाभं सुरेशं विश्वाधारं गगनसदृशं मेघवर्णं शुभाङ्गम् लक्ष्मीकान्तं कमलनयनं योगिहृद्यानगम्यं वन्दे विष्णुं भुवभयहरं सर्वलोकैकनाथम् राम ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुवन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानमवस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय कृष्णाय कृष्णकारिणे नमो वेदान्तवेद्याय गुरवे बुद्धिसाक्षिणे सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सत्सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत् गीताशास्त्रमिदं पुण्यं यः पठेत् प्रयतः पुमान् विष्णोः पदमवाप्नोति भयशोकादिवर्जितः एकं शास्त्रं देवकी पुरगीतम् एकं शास्त्रं देवकी पुत्रगीतम् एको देवो देवकी पुत्र एव एको मन्त्रस्तस्य नामानि यानि कर्मप्येका तस्य देवस्य सेवा ॐ श्रीकृष्णाय परमात्मने नमः। Oh, I'm sorry. Last time we stopped in this at this shloka, 7th chapter, 15th shloka. Let me just check if the video. Yeah, it's recording. Okay. Uh, नमां दुष्कृतिनो मूढाः प्रपद्यन्ते नराधमाः माययापहृतज्ञाना आसुरं भावमाश्रिताः. And he has told that those who do not surrender to him
not at all surrender to him are मूढाः नराधमाः and they have आसुरी वृत्ति इति उक्तवान् तदनन्तरम् इदानीं किं वदति भगवान् भगवान् वदति
चतुर्विधा भजन्ते माम्
चतुर्विधा भजन्ते माम्
जनाः सुकृतिनोऽर्जुन जनाः
जनाः सुकृतिनोऽर्जुन
आर्तो जिज्ञासुरर्थार्थी
आर्तो जिज्ञासुरर्थार्थी
ज्ञानी च भरतर्षभ.
ज्ञानीत भरशर्षभ. So I think this sentence is pretty clear. Chaturvidha bhaktaha mam janaha sukrutino Arjuna. Sukrutinaha, these good people, these pious people are of four kinds. Who? Bhajante, ye bhajante mam, madartham mam pujayante. What are these four kinds of people? Artaha, Artaha ityukte, the one who is distressed iti uktam. Jignasuhu, the one who wants knowledge. Evancha Sukharthi, evam va? No. Artharthi, the one who seeks material gain. And the fourth one is Jnani, who are situated in knowledge. So the important there is an important distinction that is being made between the first three and the four. Jnani. Jnani already knows the truth. He has already realized uh, he has already gotten Brahma Sakshatkara, Deva Sakshatkara. And even after that, he still continues to do puja of Vishnu. Best example is Vyasa.
Yeah.
Or Shuka Maharshi.
Ah.
Right. Although they have already gotten the ultimate knowledge, they still continue to do puja of this Bhagavan. So they are the four types. The ones who are distressed, for example, Gajendra, जिज्ञासुः जिज्ञासुः अस्माकं सर्वेपि जिज्ञासवः इदानीं विष्णु we are trying to do puja of Vishnu because we want jnana and we are also artharthi, we want some material gain. Bharatarshabha, these are the four types of mama bhaktaः chaturvidhaः इति उक्तम्.
Oh, I just wanted to request something to the participants. Like, please feel free to just. So we are just reading the Gita together. So we will just read the verses, but feel free to like unmute, or you can leave your screen unmuted also, and just like uh, share any thoughts that you have on this. So we will just be reading the verses, and like it. We thought the purpose of this, which we had in mind, was that everyone can discuss their thoughts on the Gita together. So yeah, like one issue is both of us are offline, so it's easy for us to talk to each other. Whereas like online, there's slight barrier because you have to unmute and so on. But so if you want, you can keep yourself unmuted also.
Yeah.
So that's what I would like to request.
It's completely fine.
Yeah.
You want to do that. Yeah. भवान् आगच्छतु. Okay. अस्तु पुनः विल् कण्टिन्यू फ्रम् देर्. एतत् श्लोकं किमपि वदन्ति वा भवन्तः?
Do you want to read the Shankara Bhashyam for this?
Yeah, we can read the Shankara Bhashyam.
Yeah, it seems straightforward, but let's see if there's any other insight which is given in that.
Right. Let's quickly. नमां परमेश्वरं नारायणं नमां परमेश्वरं माम् इत्युक्ते कः? परमेश्वरं नारायणं दुष्कृतिनः. Okay, no problem. दुष्कृतिनः पापकारिणः मूढाः प्रपद्यन्ते नराधमाः नारायणं मध्ये अधमाः. नराणां मध्ये अधमाः. नराधमाः इत्युक्ते नराणां मध्ये अधमाः निकृष्टाः इति. ते च एतद् अभवत् वा? अयो, I think I unnecessarily went to the previous shloka. Okay, चतुर्विधभक्तिः भक्ताः. चतुर्विधाः चतुः प्रकाराः भजन्ते सेवन्ते मां जनाः सुकृतिनः पुण्यकर्माणः So this is a beautiful thing. He is saying that all these four, although they are on different levels, they are all Sukritinaha. They are all Punyatmas. Although they are, because simply because of the fact that they are remembering Vishnu or they are doing puja, regardless of what they want. Either they want jnana or they want some artha or they want uh, cessation of some misery. Regardless, they are all Punyatma because they are doing puja of me. Me in the sense I am Krishna here. Krishna is saying. Artaha आर्ति परिगृहीतः तस्क तस्कर व्याघ्र रोगादिना taskara means by theft vyaghra meaning a tiger or roga, so these are the different things that actually causes stress. dinam abhibhutaha papannaha sorry apannaha आपन्नः एवञ्च जिज्ञासुः इत्युक्ते भगवत्तत्त्वं ज्ञातुमिच्छति यः सः जिज्ञासुः. The one who is trying to know what the tattva of Bhagavan is that guy. That guy is jignasu. So the first guy was somebody who is artha. He has explained what artha means. Artha is somebody who is going through some kind of theft in his life or some kind of animal fear or some kind of roga in his body and or mind. Roga means it could be of body or of mind. That is the first guy. That is the artha. Jignasu ityukte Bhagavad Tattvam Jnatum Ichchati Yaha.
What Bhagavad Tattvam is asking who is Bhagavan?
Yes, basically asking who is Bhagavan. What is Bhagavan? What is Bhagam? How can we know? Etc. etc.
Bhagam means power, pressure or something.
Bhagam means it actually means six. Bhagam means six. The one who has six is Bhagavan.
Okay. So
Bhagavan इत्युक्ते यस्य धनमस्ति सः धनवान्. यस्य भगमस्ति सः भगवान्.
Okay. Oh, those six qualities are given.
Yeah, there are the six qualities, and the one who has all these six qualities is Bhagavan.
Let me just Google and see.
Yeah.
I always forget the six.
Yeah. भवन्तः जानन्ति वा भगवान् इत्युक्ते तानि भगानि कानि?
तत्र वीर्यं सत्यं दया इत्यादि षट् सम्पत्तिः न तत् षट् गुणाः वर्तन्ते. आम्, ऐश्वर्यम्,
अनन्तवैराग्यम् अनन्तवीर्यम् अनन्तज्ञानं त्रीणि एवञ्च अनन्त वीर्यं तेजः इति. वीर्यं तेजः न, we have to check it online. It actually comes up in another Purana, Vishnu Purana, I think.
Okay.
But anyways, so the one who is trying to know who is this Bhagavan, what is this Bhagavad Tattva, that guy is a Jignasuhu. Artharthi, Dhanakamaha, Jnani, Vishnoho, Tattvavicha. So the one who has known the Tattva of Vishnu is called a Jnani. Sahaeva Jnani iti. He Bharatarshabha.
So the six qualities are Jnana, omniscience, Shakti, potency, Bala, strength, Aishwarya, wealth or opulence, Virya, potency or heroism, Tejas, which is beauty, fame, renunciation.
Jnana, Shakti, Bala, Aishwarya, Virya, Tejas. Iti Shat. Aitadeva Bhagam iti uchyate.
And he has infinite.
Yeah, they are in infinite quantity. The qualities are six and they are in infinite number or quantity. Agrimam Shlokam.
Yeah, but in earlier, so these are all his qualities, but just before this, he had explained the full Bhagavad Tattva, how to know him. So the earlier class we had explained. So it's very beautiful. So now we know exactly what he means when he's saying, he told us who he is, that he is gross, he is Prakriti, then more like subtle, he's more subtle than that, he is all of the subtle qualities of those gross aspects of Prakriti. Such as those found in the mind or tanmatras, then he is like but even beyond that, he is nirguna basically. Goes beyond all of that. All of these are in him, but he is like situated apart from all of that always. He is not that in a sense, not Prakriti in a sense. So that's what we discussed yesterday and day before. So just wanted to like mention that.
Right. Please make any comments if you have. Sudarshan?
न साधु उक्तं स्क्रीन् किन्तु न शेर् क्रियते
न इदानीं करोमि. इदानीं
तेषां ज्ञानी नित्ययुक्त
तेषां ज्ञानी नित्ययुक्त
एकभक्तिर्वशिष्यते
एकभक्तिर्वशिष्यते
प्रियो हि ज्ञानिनोत्यर्थम्
प्रियो हि ज्ञानिनोत्यर्थम्
अहं स च मम प्रियः
अहं स च मम प्रियः. अत्र अद्भुतं बहु करुणायुक्तं शीतलं वाक्यं वदति कृष्णः. किं वदति? तेषाम् out of these 4 bhaktas, jnani, those who are situated in the knowledge, nityayuktaha, always steadfast, he is always doing the right thing. Nityayuktaha, eka bhaktaha iti. Eka bhaktirvishishyate. Eka bhaktirvishishyate. Okay. So he has nityayukta eka bhaktirvishishyate. All he has is he is always in the chintana and manana of Bhagavan. That is vishishyate means that is left, right?
So Shushyanti, like Sudarshan and I, we were all saying, right, like definition of upasana given by Shankaracharya is very similar. He says that one who all basically this only. I don't remember the Sanskrit phrase. If someone knows, they can say. But that he is without any break. He is always like he is always devoted to Bhagavan, always thinking of Bhagavan, doing chintana of Bhagavan.
Or he is always seeing Bhagavan.
Yeah.
The one who is always seeing Bhagavan is a bhakta, or he is the
Right.
he is the jnani. Atra jnaninaha atyartham jnaninaha atyarthamaham sacha mama priyaha. Jnanaha atyartham ityukte highly aham sacha mama priyaha. I am and he is to me priyaha. He is too dear to me. Yuktam. Of them, the man of knowledge, endowed with constant steadfastness and one-pointed devotion, excels. For I am very dear to the man of knowledge, and he too is dear to me.
This is like
पूर्वं न मे द्वेष्योऽस्ति न प्रियः इति उक्तवान्. इदानीमेषः ज्ञानिः मम प्रियः इत्यपि वदते. How do we, like, this is a very important question to ask. How do we do the understand these two statements and make it make sense? Because initially he's saying, I don't have any priya, nor do I have any enemies. I don't have any friends, nor do I have any enemies. And then he is saying, no, this guy who has jnana, that guy is very dear to me. How does it make sense?
Yeah.
I think the answer to that is the very next shloka itself, where he says, "Tesham meni nityukta ekavakrishishate prayohit jnanavarityartam aham satamam priyaha udara sarva evaite jnani tu atma eva." He is dear to me in the sense that he is my atma itself. Jnani tu atma eva me matam asthitas sahi yuktatma mameva anuttamam gatim. So that is what the next shloka itself says.
Then we'll go there then.
Yeah.
Why not? Let's go there.
And in regards to the previous shloka, right, it's very important, very significant that he's bringing all the three disciplines together. See there, Tesham Jnani is also equal to Nitya Yukta, one who is constantly in yoga. Yukta means one who is in yoga. And he is also a bhakta in a sense because he has only one pointed love, Eka Bhakti. So such a person, ultimately all the three paths converge. Yoga, and so such a person who
I don't think these are three different things. They are the same thing.
no, that's what I'm saying. They are the same thing, and hence these adjectives are of a different. These adjectives are from different paths, right? Like seemingly Jnani is from the Jnana Marga, Yogi is from the Nitya Yukta is from the Yoga Marga, Eka Bhakti from the Bhakti Marga. So ultimately, he is all the three. He or she is all
Yeah.
the three. And yeah.
अत्र वयं यः ज्ञानिः अस्ति सः एव नित्ययुक्तः सः एव एकभक्तः
Mm.
इति वक्तुं न शक्यते वा?
No, तदेव वदन् अस्मि. It is the same.
Yeah, I agree. Like you said, right? Most pure, like for Bhakta, you can explain that one who is most dear to me through like you were saying, it comes down to the Atmana. What is that?
Right.
Atmanasya kamaya sarvam priyam bhavati.
Exactly.
So he is love itself. So highest bhakti is jnana. Highest yoga also is jnana because he's that he explains in the first 6 chapters.
You already said right. Samatvam yoga uchyate.
And inaction, all those things he talked about. Seeing action and inaction, all those.
नित्ययुक्तः इत्युक्ते अत्र
Yeah, anyway, could we see the next one?
We'll quickly read the
Oh,
तेषां चतुर्णां मध्ये ज्ञानी तत्त्ववित् ज्ञानी इत्युक्ते तत्त्ववित् तत्त्ववित्वात् तत्त्ववित्वात् नित्ययुक्तः. Oh, he is saying, yeah, he is saying ज्ञानिः तत्त्ववित्. Jnani means Tattvavit. Because of his Tattvavitva, because of the fact that he knows what Tattvam is Nitya Yuktaha. Nitya Yuktaha ityukte Nitya Yuktaha bhavati ekabhaktischa अन्यस्य भजनीयस्य अदर्शनात् सः अन्यत् किमपि न द्रक्ष्यति इति एकमेव अस्ति इति सः पश्यति इति कारणेन एकभक्तिश्च भवति सः. अतः सः एकभक्तिः विशिष्यते विशेषम् आधिक्यम् आपद्यते. विशिष्यते इत्युक्ते विशेषम् आधिक्यम् आपद्यते अतिरिच्यते इत्यर्थः. Saying that is what, because there is like ज्ञानिः अत्र उक्तं. ज्ञानिः इत्युक्ते कः? तत्त्ववित्. Who is a jnani? The one who knows tattva is a tattvavitt. Because of his tattvavitta, because of the fact that he knows tattva, he is always nityayuktah. Why? सः नित्ययुक्तः भवति. एकभक्तश्च एकभक्तिश्च नित्ययुक्तश्च एकभक्तिश्च भवति. किमर्थम्? किमर्थमित्युक्ते अत्र अन्यः किमपि नास्ति इति कारणेन. यदि सः तत्त्ववित् तर्हि सः एव इति जानाति. एकमेव अस्ति. अतः
he has one-pointedness because he doesn't see anything else.
Exactly. He is that Vasudevatvam. This Tattvavit. That is Tattvajnana. The ability to see the fact that there is Vasudeva everywhere. When he is able to see only Vasudeva everywhere, there is nothing else to see. Therefore, Saha Eka Bhaktischa Yuktascha Bhavati. Iti Yuktavan. तदनन्तरं प्रियः हि यस्मात् अहम् आत्मा ज्ञानिनः. तदेव आत्मा एव अहं प्रियः ज्ञानिनः. अतः तस्य अहम् अत्यर्थं प्रियः वा अत्यन्तम् अत्यर्थं प्रियः. प्रसिद्धं हि लोके आत्मा प्रीतो भवति इति. आत्मा एव प्रीतो भवति इति पूर्वं प्रसिद्धं लोके. So that is what he is saying. He is making the same point that you made.
Yeah.
Now that you have read so much of Shankara, you are not speaking like Shankara. Very nice.
No, it's just like that is the one thing which about Priyam. Like whenever I think that one statement because I don't know about any other Upanishadic statement which talks about Priyam as such. Can you think of anything?
Priyam. Priyam too.
Is there anything else that talks about love or something as such?
Sudarshana has to answer. He is the.
No, I don't recall. Perhaps there is. It's not coming off the top of my head.
Maybe in the sense of Ananda, like, but not I don't. Huh.
अस्तु, चिन्ता मास्तु, अग्रिमं पश्यामः।
Tadar.
Tadapi, sometimes in the Taittiriya, the word Ananda itself does appear, but in the Veda Vakya Satyam Jnanam, it's instead of saying Anandam Brahma, the actual word is Anantam.
Oh.
And that is interchangeably used in Vedanta lore. That
Hmm.
Ananta, that which is boundless, itself
Hmm.
is also Ananda, because Ananda, if you look at the root word, the word is Nand Vriddhav, to grow.
Okay.
And so Nandati actually means to grow vast, to
Oh.
grow
अतः
big.
नन्दनः इत्युक्ते सन्।
Sun. Okay. Oh.
एवमेव खलु?
Wow.
An
Wow.
extension, yeah. So I'm
Hmm.
growing in
Oh,
my body, so
interesting.
I have offspring. So that is, yeah, Nandana, etc. Yeah.
Interesting.
And
Hmm.
Ananda is that which has grown very large, very
Oh.
prakrishtena Nandatiti Anandaha. So it's very close in meaning to each other, Ananta and Ananda. And
Wow.
why I pointed out is to that is because when we say Priya, the beloved, we are in a way looking to, I think, expand our boundary to include the other. Even Laukiki, I mean, in the Laukika sense, when we say love, right, we are actually trying to include another person into our life, and so thus grow in that sense. So maybe these words were interchangeably used in the Vedanta philosophical system.
Very
Wow.
interesting. Very, very interesting. Thank you very much for sharing
Hmm.
that.
It, yeah, reminds me of, I never thought that this kind of thing would be the root of Ananda. It's very, never, I didn't expect.
नन्द धातोः।
Uh,
Yeah,
Still
and
trying
even
to wrap my
even
head
if,
around that fully. But yeah.
correct. Even
The,
if we just analyze our own little pleasures of life, whatever, either through some bhoga, physical or
hmm.
mental, the very point at which the actual joy when it comes, right? I think it is a point where we feel somebody else has been included into our sense. When we feel a sense of belonging, as we say, so where our littleness has been wiped, at least even for a temporary second. Our limitedness has been
See,
wiped
our
off.
limitedness has always been the problem.
Hmm.
Correct.
That is the only problem we have, in fact.
Hmm.
Yeah. So that anta is removed, so it becomes ananta. Therefore, ananda.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Wow.
अनन्तानन्दकृष्णाय इति एकं श्लोकमस्ति कुत्रापि।
Oh.
अद्वैत अद्वैत
That's like
इति।
it's defining like Priya or Ananda in a negative, like it's defining it in a negative way because Anta is what causes suffering. So Ananta is what is the opposite of, if Anta is not there, then automatically we're peaceful, happy. So in that sense, right? Oh,
एतदेव।
Yes. Yes.
that's
Correct.
opposite, like defining the same thing in positive or negative. Interesting.
एतत् बहु सुष्ठु
Hmm.
श्लोकमस्ति, कृपया
Hmm.
पश्यन्तु। एतत् भगवद्गीता नास्ति चेदपि अहं
Um,
योजयामि अत्र।
oh.
कटाक्षकिरणाचान्तनमन्मोहाब्धये नमः अनन्तानन्दकृष्णाय जगन्मङ्गलमूर्तये। You can see the meaning here as well. Salutation to Krishna, who is infinite bliss, Ananta
Hmm.
Ananda Krishnaya, whose form is auspicious to the whole world,
Hmm.
Jagan Mangala Karine, Mangala
Hmm.
Murtaye, by mere ray of his glance. Oh, Kshamyatam, न दृश्यते। अय्ययो, क्षम्यताम्। अत्र पुनः पठामि। कटाक्षकिरणाचान्तनमन्मोहाब्धये नमः नन्दानन्दकृष्णाय जगन्मङ्गलमूर्तये इति उक्तम्। By mere ray of his glance, कटाक्षकिरण आचान्तं आचान्त नमन्मोहाब्धये. So Achandanaman Namaha. So what he does is just by one glance he is able to dry up the ocean of delusion to those who have surrendered to him. Kataksha Kiranachanta Naman Mohabdhaye Namaha Anantananda Krishnaya Jaganmangala Murtaye iti. Advaitamrutam iti. Tatra kavihi bahu uttamah. Tasya guroha nama Krishna. इति कृत्वा सः गुरुः नमस्कारमपि करोति, कृष्णस्य नमस्कारमपि करोति अत्र.
Same. Good. Removes the darkness just through one ray of his glance.
Right.
Guru means that.
No, no, his guru's name.
Oh,
is-
it's Govinda. Yeah, it's like Govinda Pada.
This is written by somebody else. This is written by Lakshmana.
Okay, okay.
Lakshmana Kavi iti
Ah.
tasya nama. This is Drudrishya Vivekava. No, 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 no. This is written by
Advaita.
I remember it being written by
Lakshmidhara.
Lakshmidhara Kavi.
Oh, who was his guru?
His guru, I think his name was Atra. This only. This is what his guru's name is. I think its name is Anantananda Krishna or something.
Okay. Yeah, it's like, Shankaracharya also plays on these words a lot. And I don't remember exactly where. Probably if you say Bhaja Govindam, he can also equally be talking about his guru. So he in other places also, I can't recall now, but he like makes a reference to his guru and Krishna at the same time.
Astu. Let's go back. पुनः अत्र आगच्छेम. कृपया पठतु भवान्.
उदारा सर्व एवैते
उदाराः सर्व एवैते
ज्ञानी त्वात्मैव मे मतम्
ज्ञानी त्वात्मैव मे मतम्
आस्थितः स हि युक्तात्मा
आस्थितः स हि युक्तात्मा
मामेवानुत्तमां गतिम्
मामेवानुत्तमां गतिम्. Indeed. अत्र वदति बहु उत्तममस्ति एतदपि. उदाराः सर्वे, all these great people, indeed एते एव ज्ञानी तु आत्मा एव. ज्ञानी तु आत्मा एव. This ज्ञानी is this myself only. Iti matam, iti me matam. That is my, this is what my opinion is. My opinion is all these jnanis have gotten the tattva jnana are not really, are me only. Iti vadati. Anantaram. Asthitaha. Asthitaha hi yuktatma. Asthitaha. Asthitaha ityukte situated. Saha he yuktatma, the one who has united yuktatma, mameva anuttamam gatim. So that guy eventually, he certainly gets me. I am the anuttama. Anuttama is not uttama. It is actually what that does not have something more uttama than it.
Okay.
That's what it means.
Anuttama, like the most uttama.
Right. Anuttamaha iti Vishnu Sahasraname api Vishnoho nama. Anuttamaha iti agacchati. So that's what he is saying. So it's very beautiful. Indeed, all these three are noble. Huh?
Yeah. Please go ahead.
Yeah, indeed, all these are noble, but the man of knowledge is the self itself. This is my opinion. For with a steadfast mind, he set on the path leading only to me, who am the supreme goal. That's it.
Again, this is also like a convergence of all the three. Asthitaha yuktatma. So jnani to atma eva. As the jnani, he or she should understand that it is the self itself. And as the yogi, he is yuktatma. He has united himself with he or she has united himself with or herself with me. And as the bhakta, they consider only me to be the supreme goal. Therefore, they'll not look. They are very fiddle. They are not infidel in their love towards me. They'll only come towards me.
Right. Tatvastea. शङ्करभाष्यमपि पठेम शीघ्रं शीघ्रम्. उदाराः उत्कृष्टाः सर्वे एव एते त्रयः अपि these three मम प्रिया एवेत्यर्थः. All these three, all these udaraha, all these great people are mama priyaha. All of those are mama priyaha. Nahi न हि कश्चित् मद्भक्तः मम वासुदेवस्य मम इत्युक्ते वासुदेवस्य अप्रियः. Whoever is my bhakta, for me they are not apriya. Whenever he is a bhakta, that itself means he is my priya. Iti vadati. So this is continuing from the previous shloka actually. Jnani tu अर्थं sorry, ज्ञानी तु अत्यर्थं प्रियः भवति इति विशेषः. He is more अत्यर्थं प्रियः. Why? तत् कस्मात्
इत्यत आह.
इत्यत आह. So why is that is the question. Tat kasmat ityata aha. When we say that, jnani tu atmaiva na anyaha. Mattaha. Mattaha from me. Jnani atmaiva. He is not really from. He is not different from me. Iti me mama matim nishchayaha. This is my mati. This is what I think. This is nishchaya. Asthitaha आरोढुं प्रवृत्तः सः. अस्थितः the one आस्थितः आरोढुं किं किं महोदय एतत् प्रवृत्तः सः ज्ञानिः यस्मात् अहमेव भगवान्. अहमेव इत्युक्ते भगवान् वासुदेवः न अन्यः अस्मि इत्येवं युक्तात्मा समाहितचित्तः सन् मामेव मामेव इत्युक्ते कं परं ब्रह्म गन्तव्यं अनुत्तमं गतिं गन्तुं प्रवृत्त इत्यर्थः. Okay, it is basically the same thing elaborated. That is what the exact same thing that we discussed.
Okay.
The same thing. He is just saying that the one who is actually asthitaha means what? Yeah, who has been situated in me, or who is trying to move towards me. He will eventually attain that Parabrahma. This is a jnani who is already situated in me. He will certainly reach that supreme goal, which is Brahma Sakshatkara. Yeah. Iti uttama. किमपि क्लेशः दोषः अथवा
Since you were talking about sun rays, if I'm not wrong, I think Sureshwaracharya gives this analogy. It might be someone else, but the analogy is that the rays of the sun and the sun itself are not different. So that was used to describe so his bhaktas are in a sense so the rays of suns are reaching the bhaktas. So that was actually used. I heard it used in the sense of Guru Parampara. So we are all disciples. So the rays of the sun come through the Guru, reach the disciple. So ultimately, we are also like a continuation of that ray in a sense. So like the Gurus are acting through us in one sense. If we are a seeker at all. So that's here he says one who is completely situated. That is he is. So that seems like an explanation to me. It seems like another way of saying that what he said, which is that Jnani is not different from me. Rays are not different from the sun.
Right. Do you want to add anything? Shashanka, Sudarshana Mahodaya, Shashanka Mahodaya, अथवा दर्शनार्ये महोदये किमपि न वदन्ति. अस्तु.
Hello.
Yeah. Please. You are saying something?
Nothing.
Oh, no. Okay. Sure. Okay.
All right. स्याः किञ्चित् क्लेशः अस्ति इति मन्ये. अस्तु. We'll continue. We'll continue for 10 more minutes and stop. Okay. एतदभवत्. अग्रिमं श्लोकम्.
बहूनां जन्मनामन्ते ज्ञानवान् मां प्रपद्यते
ज्ञानवान् मां प्रपद्यते
सर्वमिति
वासुदेवः सर्वमिति
समहात्मा सुदुर्लभः
समहात्मा सुदुर्लभः अत्र I think this sentence structure is pretty clear. Bahunam janmanam ante, after many janmas, jnanavan mam prapadyate. Eventually, this jnani, the one who has jnana, mam prapadyate, he surrenders in front of me, or he surrenders to me. Iti. Vasudevaha sarvamiti. Everything is Vasudeva. Iti. Saha Mahatma Sudurlabha. The one who says that everything is Vasudeva and he is also able to see that everything is Vasudeva, that kind of Mahatma is Sudurlabha, is extremely hard to find. Iti Uktam. Atra. The end of many births, a man of knowledge attains me, realizing that Vasudeva is all. Such a high souled one is very rare. Ati Uktam. Bahunam janmanam jnanartha samskara jnanartha samskarakshayanam. Okay, in our ashrayanam. Jnanartha samskarashrayanam. Ante, after many janmas of getting jnana, ante, samaptau at the end, jnanavan, uh, प्राप्त परिपक्व ज्ञानः having nicely cooked paripakvah nicely cooked jnanah or rather
The person has gone cooked, that's what it's called. No. Nicely prepared jnana, he said.
no paripakvah ityukte nicely fruitioned something that has been completely like if you have a fruit eventually it gets to nice ripe stage it is what nicely ripened it
Okay. That sounds much better than getting.
Actually, there is also some other verse
paripaka
I forget,
jnana
where Shankaracharya writes, the tapatraya are itself the agni. So I have been cooked by the fire of the three the trayas.
Let's remember this. He says, Tapatrayagni Santaha. Nicely cooked, roasted. Tapatrayagni.
Yeah. So
Where
now,
did this come?
in that sense, I think it's important to understand this adds a purpose to even suffering, right? It gives a purpose to suffering that uh, ultimately, if there is no material or no perceivable, tangible benefit out of sometimes we go through struggles which are so random, so seemingly not with a cause, and no useful benefit either in the material life or in the future to come. So then how do we add a purpose? Because adding purpose to adding meaning to suffering actually makes it a little more bearable. So I think this is the answer, that it maybe ultimately leads to jnana. It ultimately leads
It
to
leads to Vairagya.
vairagya.
Suffering leads to Vairagya.
Yeah, just today, like these two ways of looking at it. Like just today, like a fruit and like getting cooked. Just today, I was attending a talk. So there, someone had Guruji had quoted Ramakrishna. So he quoted this Ramakrishna saying that reading Bhagavatam is like becoming a jalebi basically. So the devotees first they get put in hot oil, and then just when they are ready, once they become ready to hold water, they are immediately soaked in sweet water. So so sometimes we have to face the oil, then we'll be transferred to sweet water immediately. That was so beautiful.
That's a fun explanation. Nice. We are a nice jalebi.
Yeah.
So whenever you are feeling sad, remember you are actually a jalebi.
We're getting you become a jalebi. Even if now we feel like we're a jalebi, even if we're in that oil stage,
Right.
we will be soaked in sweet water.
Nice. Just
Yeah,
we
really
were
love
a
that.
jalebi. We are a jalebi.
Yeah. I love that.
Uh, प्राप्त परि प्राप्त परिपाक ज्ञानः मां वासुदेवं.
No, I have another question here.
Ah,
So when we
please.
say Bahunam Janmanam Ante, right? So what if, okay, see, I am honestly speaking, I may not necessarily believe in this idea of many lives together. So
Okay.
is there a way to analyze this? Will this, shloka make sense to me still if I don't necessarily, subscribe to this notion of multiple lives?
Uh, okay. If you don't subscribe to an ocean of multiple lives, will this shloka make sense to you? My question would be, why are you reading the shloka in the first place?
Hmm. Yeah, without like
If,
complete
if you don't,
Shraddha,
if you don't,
ideally it's good to have, I think,
okay,
complete Shraddha.
okay,
But
right.
huh,
See, the point is this: Shraddha does not need to necessarily mean that you give up your mind and your critical thinking and completely say that whatever somebody is saying is the truth. That's not what it is. The point is to at least start with an open mind, saying that maybe they will say the truth.
hmm,
Maybe I'll get it eventually,
hmm,
right? Even if you don't think that currently that there are many lives, that is all right.
hmm,
It really does not matter as long as the point is yatha purva muktam. Yatha purva muktam. The Bhagavan says even if you follow this dharma
hmm,
to little extent,
hmm,
this will save you from mahato bhayat.
hmm,
Swalpamapyasya dharmasya trayate mahato bhayat. Regardless of whether you have multiple lives or not,
hmm,
right now, do you have bhayam or not?
hmm,
If you have bhayam, is there a way for you to suffer less?
hmm,
And Krishna is saying, yes, there is a way.
hmm,
By from all the teachings, like you do some dhyana, you try to understand it in a more impersonal way, impassionate way.
hmm,
You try to do some amount of vairagya,
hmm,
do some amount of tapasya. Need not be perfect.
hmm,
You need not get whatever is the ultimate thing these people are all talking about.
hmm,
That is still fine. Uh, so he as he has said earlier, even if all these four kinds of bhaktas are there, artaha,
hmm,
uh, जिज्ञासवः
hmm,
एवञ्च अर्थार्थी एवञ्च ज्ञानी इति चत्वारि उक्तम्. Even if you're one of the first three, still that's fine because he is saying that whoever is my bhakta, he is priya to me,
hmm.
right? So uh, I think it still works. Essentially, it works in the same way. It works in the same way for everybody,
Hmm,
regardless of whether you believe it or not. If you don't believe it, you can discard the shloka and move on,
hmm.
which is still fine.
Yeah.
Because the benefit is the action that we do today
Hmm,
is not really going to change depending on the shloka,
hmm,
is what I think.
hmm. Yeah, and I think that multiple lives, like one more thing is like we don't know what will happen after so-called death. But then in this life also we're constantly dying and being reborn. So it's like the same cycle. I don't know. I don't know if it might help someone to think like I've also been an agnostic. I didn't believe in multiple lives at one point. So I don't, but I think the tattva still stays the same. Maybe
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It might help to
The,
think that the tattva stays the
the
same.
dhyana stays the same.
Yeah.
The dharma stays the
Mm.
same. Does not really change depending on whether you believe in
Yeah.
more lives or
Right.
not. It still remains the same. And the
Start.
fact that when you actually sit down to do dhyana
Mm.
and you try to think about what is this sushupti,
Mm.
like if you do this sukshma alochana, if you try to understand what is going on every single day,
Mm.
the apparentness of continuity of life,
Mm.
we will see that life is not really continuous. It's just a maya that is being made up by our own minds,
Mm.
right? And that itself will that
Mm.
the essential point is to eventually gain jnana.
Mm.
We don't know if it is correct or not. These people are saying it's correct. Maybe it's correct.
Mm.
We'll try to know if it is correct for ourselves. I'm not saying believe him.
Yeah, and maybe like these things like rebirth, they can't be empirically tested as such. So like, but I think like you said, it helps to focus on the sadhana. It's the same anyway. Our main concept is the same, and I think even the tattva of like the main thing is like the same processes are happening anyway. Srishti, Sthiti, Laya. Even whether we are like, even if it's not an ultimate death, like same person is dying so many times, and all over life you see like Srishti, Sthiti, Laya happening. So same cycle keeps on happening anyway. So maybe it doesn't matter much whether you believe that or not.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Darshana ma'am wrote a comment.
Oh, okay. Let's quickly read the comment.
This could be the last life.
Oh yeah, of course. This could be the last one.
Uh,
So don't there is no rebirth for you.
Yeah.
Just hold on to this.
yeah. We were also talking in earlier 2 days back, I think, no, that like so Krishna keeps on saying this is extremely rare, but one of my mentors said that we should not get discouraged by that.
Yeah. It's not as rare as Krishna
That's
makes
right.
it sound.
He also says in another place, one in thousands. Actually, going by that statistic, like there are so many people. So actually, the number of people who are free in this world who are Jivan Muktas is very huge if you think about it. One in thousands, I think, compared to today's population.
100,000. There are 8 billion people.
Yeah.
And there are at least 8 million Jivan Muktas at the moment.
It's not really rare in that sense. That's what my mentor was saying.
Right.
And yeah, like I guess if we think that if we want it to be the last life, maybe it will be the last life because ultimately, like he was also saying that.
Yad bhavam tad bhavati.
And even Shankaracharya is there giving the meaning of Bahunam Janmananam, not necessarily as physical birth. He says there in the first line, Jnana Artha Samskara Ashrayanam Ante Samapto. Only when one has reached the end, or one has reached the end of Jnana Artha Samskara Ashrayanam, of having taken the ashraya of the samskaras which have led to the formation of jnana. So he's like very diplomatically not even saying that Bahuram Janmanamante could be physical, but he's also not denying
He's not
that it is
making
either.
it sound like you'll have to be born under 1,000 times. No, he's not saying that at all. He's saying that try right now. Don't wait for anything. Do it right now. Okay, we got 3 more minutes. We'll quickly read this and Yaha evam sarvatmanam maam narayanam pratipadyate saha mahatma na tatsamaha anyaha asti adhikaha va tatsamaha nasti tadadhikaha api nasti. There is no one equal to him, nor is there anybody greater than him. The one who is able to say Vasudevaha sarvamidam सर्वं वासुदेवः इति यः चिन्तयति यः पश्यति सः एव उत्तमः इति अतः दुर्लभः मनुष्याणां सहस्रेषु इति उक्तम् आत्मैव सर्वः सारी आत्मैव सर्वः वासुदेव इत्येवम् अप्रतिपत्तौ इत्येवमप्रतिपत्तौ कारणमुच्यते अप्रतिपत्तौ मीनिंग पुनर्जन्म अप्रतिपत्तौ कारणं किं what is the reason for not having punarjanma is atma eva sarvaha vasudevah iti Atma eva Vasudevaha sarvascha. That Atma is sarvam, everything, and also that is the same Vasudeva. Iti jnanam eva, that is the reason for this life being his last life. Iti uktam. Okay, we'll stop here. This is a good place to stop. Namas sarvebhyah. Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyavadaha.